When did it happen?
About an hour and 20 minutes ago.
All right. Wow.
Yeah, that's it. We're thinking, we found out about it about
Yeah, these are them Bethgon coal porters, them rotary dump. That's why they got the stripe on the end. They got a rotary coupler where they run it in there and it clamps it and flips the whole rail car upside down to dump them at the plant.
Huh.
But
Where's that rotary at? Where's the rotary at?
The coupler, where they couple together in the front.
Link, yeah.
Yeah, one of them is rotary, and on the painted end, and the other end, without the stripe, is fixed. So that way they gotta know which way to hook them up, right?
Interesting.
And they at the coal plant, they got a big rotary dump. It's like a giant wheel with a hole in the middle. The train car rolls in there, clamps come down on the top, and it just rolls the whole car upside down and dumps it and stands it back up, and then the next one. So I don't know where this coal is coming from. It's got to be going to a coal burning power plant somewhere down toward below Victoria, because I know these tracks run from the Flatonia interchange down to Victoria, and there they hook up with a bunch of different tracks.
Power plant down that direction somewhere?
It must be somewhere.
Yeah, that looks like lignite coal.
Cause
There are a lot of it comes from Wyoming now.
Yeah, these.
In northeast Texas, we used to have coal mines up there. TU used to mine the coal there, and then they quit mining years ago.
Yeah.
Everything going to Swepco was coming from Wyoming.
Yeah. Well, they go about every day over there through Rosenberg, Richmond, down there to W.A. Parish, down below Richmond there on Lake Smithers Lake. So they got to be going to a power plant somewhere, maybe Corpus or somewhere down there.
They can move one car and clean this up and have this intersection open.
I don't know. It looked like it tore the pavement all the heckin' going. Oh yeah, 98.
Yeah.
We're in a little B&B over here.
You got to pretty much pick the next. You got to find a back road to get around.
From Houston to San Antonio, so the old highways.
Yeah, you have a lot of oversized oil rig stuff that comes through here because it won't be on 10. They'll come through Hallettsville and China. So this is their route. But bring oversized stuff I think they can get this up in 3 days.
I think they
These
do
rail
less
cars,
than that.
you think so?
Well, there is the crossing right over here, on the other side of the brewery
Yeah,
and
these
the
rail
filling.
companies.
So you can come up here. That'll be the detour for now. Thank goodness school is out.
Yeah, that helps.
Each rail car makes so much shit.
Yeah.
So
I used to work at a pet food plant. We unloaded rail cars.
Yeah.
Lift and remove.
Yeah.
They'll scrape it. This is a lot of money sitting too. They don't run this route every day.
Yeah.
They'll get their rails back together.
Yeah, they'll get that together.
Yeah.
They'll get that train.
There'll be a train coming through here on Monday.
There ain't no doubt.
yeah.
I don't know how they do it. I guess the guy that does it ain't here yet. Though.
Yeah, well, I feel like they got to have an inspector.
Call,
Somebody come in and go.
Wow.
Yeah, just see what
They got a lot of wheels piled up
It
there.
makes sense breaking apart in the drag.
Yeah, they switched to these cars from them heavier steel ones because they can carry a lot more coal.
Yeah.
And then they don't have to worry about the dumps. They're just them little hemispherical sow bellies under there or whatever. So that saves a lot of mechanical parts in exchange for one rotary dump at the plant. But when they fold up, there ain't much left. Look like a load of beer cans, ain't it?
Right? And it's so.
Oh yeah.
I mean, one rail car itself is 200,000 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
At least we'd unload 3 grain silos, and the weight would always come in just under 200,000 pounds.
Yeah.
I think that's what they're allowed. Their max capacity is depending on what they're hauling or the shape of the car. But we would get those hopper bottoms that have those triangles on the bottom. Those are all carrying some sort of grain or granular. They would come in just under 200,000 pounds a car. So yeah, 100 tons.
They usually say on the side you can read the weight limit and the load limit and all of that, the tear.
Doesn't seem like it would be that much.
I was just telling her that how the wheels aren't even on; they're just weighted down.
Yeah, the wheels.
They just get.
You see
messed
on that? You see on that car there, that one little silver pad. That's what holds the wheels on. There's one steel pin about yay big around that drops in there.
Well,
It's not even. It's just sitting
Yeah,
on the bolster, and the bolster sit on the wheel frames, on the wheel
Yeah,
bearings.
it's all
So
weight based.
yeah. So once it starts
Yeah,
going
they're on
wonky,
load
it
too.
goes.
Those slings pop. It's crazy when they let off weight. It's like you think one jumped off the tracks,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes they can actually jump depending on how quickly you get the weight off.
Yeah.
Because those springs will take a second to readjust.
I seen one car down there because I come in from that side of town down there, just
Left and back,
where the train's sitting.
north and south. Came apart here, and he kept dragging it about that far. But the rest of the cars just caught up on the spot.
Take that long to get stopped. Wasn't nobody in the intersection, was it?
I don't see nothing here.
Well, that's good.
I don't seem to be overreacting. Like, I don't see any rescue.
Yeah.
It's pretty much it stands just sit and watch.
Well, as much weight as that is, there's a car under there. It's about this tall. So.
Oh,
And there's one of them train cars down there is missing the back truck. So they must have had something derail and just start racking up the whole thing. So broken rail or something. Yeah, it could have been a coupler. I saw one on the internet here a while back that the coupler broke. It dropped down. It hit the ties, and the car, it made the car jump it. And when it did, it come off the bolster.
So then it just got a half second behind it.
Yeah, it come up under the bolster and picked it up off the wheels. And so the wheels dropped back.
Yeah.
Then it dropped down. It rolled over the wheels. The front set jumped off. The rear set rolled under the beam. It was auto car carrier.
Okay.
And it rolled down the length of the beam of the car till they got stopped. And the car was balanced on it, on the one wheel set.
Huh.
So it wasn't a huge mess, but big enough. So I saw that one on YouTube here about a week ago.
Where's your
Jeez Louise, what a mess.
That road will be open in 12 hours.
That's a lot of money if they don't. Millions, isn't it?
Yeah, it's totally shredded the ties and everything over there. Just plowed the whole thing up. Rails just laying there. Jeez Louise, what a mess. Yeah, here's the 98 crossing. And you can see how bad pavement's busted up. Tracks are somewhere under that mess. So and clean up all this spilled coal and everything else. At least it wasn't prom night. The kids had the prom right over here a few weeks ago.
You know,
So,
I told we're coming from Gonzales.
uh-huh.
I told Lisa we're gonna drive down. I said I never saw a train wreck. Let's go look at it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I saw a train wreck.
So, shoot, I drove right through here, dumping my daughter off for the prom over here, because I mean, this whole thing was parked up down the street, all these spots brimming full. Because they got one of the old stores here is kind of a rental hall, you know.
Oh yeah, we. She. What's that? Someone got a drone coming over, I guess. Huh? Well, you could let it if you want to. If you got too much rain with your house, you can send it to mine.
Well,
I'll
that's
give
not
you
a
the
problem.
address.
I was waiting for that 2.5 inches they were talking about the other day out of all that storm, and then it turned into, we got a 1/2 inch, which I'm thankful for. But and my brother down there at Needville on the place there, so we got 87 acres over there, and we're running cows. We used to farm cotton.
That's a good cotton area there.
Yeah, ain't no money in it no more.
Well, I guess not.
So, but we just put it all in cows about 20 years ago, and he got about 2 inches. So that was good, because it was getting dry there, and that's unusual because that clay soil holds the water.
Well, I got good black land too, but I got cracks in over to China.